How's it going? I think we've got a meeting to have and a job to try and do. Oh, is my stream really fucking laggy? The fuck is that? Oh no, now we're okay. All right. That was weird. Okay, I'm not sure that's how that fade away is meant to happen. Is this that's stuck on my screen now? Oh, there we go. It's gone. Okay, we're having some issues. Right. Well, let's hope that that's not just a exclusive me issue. Is it working now? Oh, that fade in. It's acting fucking weird. Right, Mr. Lemma, how's it going? I should probably turn this music down slightly. There we go. Oh, there's Chop. Chop and Alice. Chalice. Some guy running around. Got places to be, okay? He had to have a drink and then sprint to that bush. The fuck? Okay, I think this lagging issue is a me issue. We might have to relog at some point. I'll be waiting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking relog. This is horrific. My god. Yeah, no, I've got to make sure I can maintain Finn's voice. Yeah, that's not bad.
Heads up beforehand, and I'll do my best to. And especially if you know it's going to be hot, just tell me.
Mhm.
Everything
Or you have a
okay?
suspicion. Yeah. We're just talking about how
The
the
funeral
past
was
few
an
days.
experience.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Well,
Yeah,
you
it's
can't
fair.
forget about one this coming Sunday. It's
Oh, I
about-
can't.
No, you really can't. I'm gonna go to the telegram office and I'll be right back.
All right, I'll meet you in the room.
In the room?
The
Okay.
apartment? What are you?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna stay and chat with them.
Oh, I'm going to drag
And
Chop there too.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'll see you there in a minute.
Wee.
That's so cool.
Yeah, Chop pissed off Thomas.
All
Logan.
right, what's your
And his people.
relationship with Jim Lee like?
Unsteady.
All right, well, he's probably coming here for a meeting, so...
Okay, not that unsteady.
All right.
Just because Chop didn't get along with Nova, but Chop and Jim are both planning Tinker's funeral together, so
4-hour nap! Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I saved you. Oh,
The telegrams were from you
Jesus, you're fast.
Thank you.
what's the room number again?
15. Can ask for the number in the letter. Only the number. Oh, I forgot to take my coat off. What am I doing? Oh my god, this lag. Holy shit, I am going to have to relog. Take a
Where
seat.
should Chop sit?
Anywhere you want. Just not on my lap.
Yeah, no, that's not Chop's job.
Exactly.
Jim was there at the funeral, so... And Chop hasn't spoke to him since it happened, because it was just yesterday. So, he should be fine with it. He didn't seem happy that people were there that didn't know the deceased as well. He said they
Fair
don't
enough.
even look sad.
Well, as long as neither of you hate each other. Was Alice outside?
Yes.
All right. Give me a sec.
Okay.
I'm going to use this opportunity to do a hard relog to try and fix these menu issues I'm having. Can't maintain that, man. That was horrible. Is it? So I swear I think I'm just gonna be having laggy issues for the whole day. Weird shit's happening. That's fine though. Thank you very much for the follow, most wanted one in here. And I'm glad I could either assist or doom you to be awake all night, Mr. Lemma. One of the two. Oh, dead. What a shame. No, I don't think... No, I'm not dropping frames. Just the menus in Wild were incredibly laggy. Like the fade out we had for the apartment. Like we popped outside and then the screen started fading, which is just fucking weird. So we're going to see if it happens here. No, we've got the fade. Then it pops
You're
us
pretty
in.
young then.
And now unfade.
Chop was born
There
on
we
the
go.
1st of April, so when she was born, everyone thought that it was a joke until people actually saw her.
Is
Or
that
it was meant to be a
lovely?
joke.
Her birth, supposedly, on account of it being on April 1st.
Oh. Not too long then.
Not long.
Right. Jim's going to be here in a minute. We'll have a meeting with him. But then I saw a job at a certain board
Okay.
to head to the art gallery, grab a few trinkets and take them away.
Oh.
Okay.
What's wrong, Alice?
Since when were we art thieves?
Since when weren't we?
I've never done an art job or heard you speak of one until this moment, so I was just inquiring.
From what I understand, there might be some safes in between us and the art pieces.
Oh god.
But I don't think they work how the normal bank ones do. Not sure, although. In any case, it required 2 to 6 people.
That's a lot of people.
Okay.
Maybe, but it's 2 to 6, so we don't even need 6. I'm
And you wanna
thinking
do
that
this
some people
when?
could be a distraction and the other people could try and go in on it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm hoping we can do it whenever we want, but it might be the case that when we pick it up from the board, we have to do it within a certain time. Otherwise, the buyers won't be interested.
Okay.
Chop said that a lot of people have a tendency to sell to other people instead of the buyers recommended anyway.
Does Chop know if they are likely to want us to do the job immediately?
Within a few hours? Chop
That's
seen those
doable
jobs
then.
pop up quite a bit, to be honest. More than you'd expect. She's not sure if there's any paintings actually down at the gallery. Always worth checking.
Certainly is. Now, if we've got a few hours to prepare, might be able to arrange some kind of event. Otherwise, we're going to have to try and come up with some other kind of distraction.
Okay.
You don't fancy getting some artwork, Alice?
No, I do. I'm just thinking.
Would you be willing to be part of that distraction, Chop?
Depends on the distraction. Shop's just trying to
Nothing.
make sure her public image is as clear as possible so that the cat house isn't looked at.
Yeah, nothing that would involve you breaking any laws.
Mm.
If anything, you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure where Clarence is. If we could get him along, it'd be useful.
I haven't seen him.
No, me neither.
I mean, if these jobs are as common as Penelope is saying they are, we don't have to jump at it, do we?
But it's a good thing to try and make up a plan for, just in case for the future.
Mm-hmm.
Could do. This is the first one I've seen, though.
Well. Come up with a plan?
I'm not sure how much time we'll have from when we take the job. That's the problem. If we had a few days to come up with a decent plan, arrange an event around the art gallery, blend in with the crowd, do the job in front of everyone. But if we only have a few hours, probably not going to be able to manage that.
Probably not, no.
I know there's a lot of roofs connecting the art gallery to the surrounding area. Although they
Wanna go
might
down
not be
rooftop?
too usable, depending on the size of the artwork you're taking. Can you let him in, or
I can't now.
Chop can.
otherwise? Oh, go on then.
Oh, good.
You're welcome, huh?
Have to be sure.
Hey, Chop.
Feel
Hello.
free to take a
not-
seat.
Hi.
Was not expecting you here.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Hope that the stuff at the funeral didn't annoy you yesterday, but Chop just got pissed off.
I mean, I really appreciate you for being honest right there. You said what you wanted, and I always like honesty.
Mm.
I'm on my own path, so I rode away, but I heard what was the words. It's between you and them.
You comfortable with having Chop here while we talk?
I mean, yeah, I really don't have any issues. If Chop is with you, and I hope Chop will not talk outside whatever we're gonna talk about.
Nah, she doesn't do that.
No, I trust her. From what I understand, you're moving on from the group Tinker had.
Outsider was my dream. Outsider is who I am, so the outsider is gonna remain. I'm rebuilding the gang.
Who do you currently have? Yourself and a few others, or?
I have 5 people with me.
Fair enough. You still interested
is-
in continuing a gun trade?
Of course, I always supported the gun business. I mean, when Tinker told me he need guns, all the guns that you received are by me and Nova.
That is what I understood.
I Before you, I've always held Barton, always supported the gun business, so it's not something that I've just recently started. I've been doing this for a very long time.
That's good to know. Obviously, the agreement or relationship that we had with Tinker was quite close as far as the agreements made. You'd like to go over those again?
I mean, yeah, because Tinker was a different person, I'm a different person.
Absolutely.
Something we might agreed on, I might not. So
Well,
before we start, there's something. We have given you few guns, and that payment is still there. Before we move forward and start something new, I want that balance to be taken care of first, so we move forward with that. As much as I remember, it was 1.3k for all the guns.
I'm not sure Tinker talked to you about what the agreement was then.
Well, what I recently heard by both of them, because I asked where the money is, they said they're gonna pay and then they give me the price. This is what because they recently had a talk with Ali, I think so, about the money.
With who?
Uh, maybe I just forgot your name. Maybe the lady,
Alice.
Alice. Sorry, my bad. Alice. That's what Noah told me
It was for
the
the
last
bolt
time.
action we never got to buy. The fancy one.
The Bane, the Beast Bane.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
you know where that went?
It's with me.
So the talk was over buying that.
Mm,
Pretty sure if we were talking money, it was over that.
okay. And what
Every
about the?
time we sold guns, we could square up immediately because the money's here in Blackwater. I wouldn't leave people with money. You know, people needing money. The money was on the table. I don't run a late business, Mr. Lee.
Mm, I mean, what Tinker told me that you're gonna pay us. I mean, there's agreement that you're gonna help, and you did, which I will not forget during the Western thing. But money's money. I have new people who I need to feed,
Hmm?
keep them motivated, so they bring more guns to me. Do you know how it works, Finn?
I do. The agreement we had with Tinker, however, was not along those lines. Like I said, I'd be happy to renegotiate and continue in a different direction. But we never talked about any payment. It was more of a unification and then shared resources once a sale was made. We handed multiple long arms back to both Tinker and Nova when they came out of prison and required them. Never got paid for them, never expected to be paid for them.
Which is something we could still offer if you're interested.
Certainly, if you see it as an issue that we took guns and they haven't been paid for, and we can tally up what was taken and come to an agreement. I would, at that point, though, say that the guns we handed back to Nova and Tinker would need to be removed from the price paid.
Okay. I mean, let's talk what we're gonna have then. I think that makes sense more in this situation. Let's negotiate.
Well, unfortunately, I don't know you too well, so the agreement I made with Tinker is one that requires a bit of trust before we could go into anything like that. Obviously, handing over things in either direction without any payment requires trust that the other people will be there when you need them.
I mean, but you're still interested in doing an agreement with me regarding the work, right?
Certainly regarding the work, the
Mm,
terms of it would probably be different.
mm. I would love to hear it.
Depends what you're comfortable with, but we can and will buy any guns that are brought to us. If you have no interest in what happens with them after you hand them over, then the agreement can go as far as sale only. There are other jobs that we have planned that bodies would be useful for, that would bring in guns and resources. But again, if all you want is 2 handguns off, we can certainly fill that.
I have plenty of people who buy guns from me. So, what I'm really looking for is something more too.
Then tell me what more
I
you're looking
understand.
for.
Well, watching each other's back, I've seen how you calm down the storm when the people from the West, Thieves Landing, were looking to kill Tinker, and without firing a single bullet, you did it. Now, like you said, both of us need trust for each other, get to know each other. It it might happen. You scratch my back, I scratch your back.
And how do you propose we build trust?
I mean, the work I do, I always take people for jobs. That's the best place I get to know who I can trust and who not. Put them in the situations. I mean, before coming for this meeting, I've asked and I've talked a lot of people about you, and people have told me keep a distance. You're dangerous. But a lot of people know me for my risk. I'm ready to take a risk. I always did. You're a very smart
only,
man.
only normally dangerous for people who try to stab me in the back or go back on their word.
That's so cool.
The problem with building trust through jobs, Jim, is that I have to try and keep a low profile. As far as I know, if the law catch me, I might be up for execution. They want to believe I'm a reformed man.
I mean, nobody needs to know that we work together.
The working together isn't an issue. I can talk myself out of the situation. Just talking about the jobs you're mentioning.
I mean, the way I'm mentioning it, if you need something to be taken care of, I can pay
No,
the people.
you said you build trust through doing jobs with people.
I mean, there are different kind of jobs too. I'm just not talking about the bank jobs or something like that. No, no, no. There are many kind of different things. For example, you wanna kidnap someone, you wanna beat someone. You give me and my people, I will take care of it. That's how you build the trust. That's how you see if that man is capable of pulling the job or not. I just don't rob banks and trains. I do different kind of things. That's why I've survived all this information.
There are some jobs we have planned, we wish to do coming up. They wouldn't be banks or trains. They'd be orchestrated. Hopefully a lot of guns would come from them. I will let you know when we do them. But we should probably have a meeting of people, not only us.
Mm-hmm.
You know Alice, but there are a few others. It'd be best everyone got a bit more acquainted. You know, when I met you with Tinker, it was just one time before he died. If we had had more clear meetings between groups, then this trust wouldn't be an issue.
I agree.
Say?
We're gonna need more chairs if we're doing it here, though.
As far as the prior inventory, are you looking for payment?
Yeah. I want to close that chapter with the payment so I can, because you know how costly it becomes. You have to get back to a gang. You need to keep money in people's pockets. So, yes. And I'm okay if the money get deducted from whatever guns you have given to Nova and Tinker.
We'll have to tally up what we got from them. You
Do
wouldn't
remember what
mind
kind of rifles
waiting.
it was?
Pardon, Alice?
Do you remember what kind of rifles they were?
Yeah, I think I remember
Sort of-
most of them.
Okay, good, because it wasn't on the books, obviously.
There were a few rifles and I think 2 navies or something, as much as I know, because I was the one who robbed it. But I don't have the record.
How many navies did we get? I don't think we got too many of them. I know that
No.
when Tinker and Nova got out of jail, they didn't need any sidearms. Might they have kept them for themselves?
Maybe. I mean,
I
I will
was
trust you on
waiting.
that.
I was waiting for them to bring us the stuff from Sundanee. It was the last trade we did. And I was going to pay big money for the custom rifle they had.
When Chop broke Tinker out of his prison transport, she gave him her sidearm that day, and then the next day her long arm, so he would have had stuff at that point.
Yeah. I think it's going to be one customized navy, which belonged to a Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department. I think there was a long arm from the Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department. Do you remember if that was by them or Lincoln?
I'm pretty sure Lincoln brought us some stuff in at the same time, which is why it's all mixed together.
Have you got it in the paperwork there, or?
No, that's what I'm checking.
All right, I'll go
We can
look at the
offer
guns.
some. Yeah, check the guns.
Now,
How are you feeling now, Chop?
pretty sure both of these long arms were
Physically
actually
better.
brought in by
I
them.
feel sick. but
Swisms, you're still alive! Oh my god, dude! What the
Sunday.
fuck? Where the fuck are
I'm
you?
just gonna get invites.
I think
for
this
now.
one is the one they bought.
But we're all gonna meet at the Rhodes Undertakers, right? Because that's where he is.
Mm-hmm.
Both of these lich fields are customized but unmarked.
Next stop is
Interesting.
skin, so Law told me that I can take his body.
That's very interesting. What's this one at the top?
Oh yeah, complimentary.
Thank you, Alice.
You're welcome, darling. Just
What are
to
you
tide
giving
over.
over so I can try and keep track?
Nothing. Just a small gift. For
All right.
myself.
back to back was actually the one that
How are
he
you
handed.
feeling?
What's his name?
Jim?
Mm,
So on the
some
wall
bad
here, do you
memories.
remember how many were whose? I know that one of the bolt actions was
I'm feeling
Lincoln. I know that
alright.
The yellow
the
one was the one I bought. It wasn't theirs.
Back to
okay.
work.
So there's one bolt action at
I
the
mean,
top
I
from
think-
them.
Yeah, I
keeps
think so.
me in check.
What about the long
Yeah, that's
arms?
kind of what
I
Jim
think
was
there were
doing,
3
yeah.
of them on there, and then you bought another one in. Was that from them as
Mhm.
well?
No, the one I bought
I
was
know what
from
happened
the
yesterday
trade I did
and
with Lennox.
started the
Okay,
park
so we got
and
a
ran
bolt
hard.
action from them,
Yeah, it
But
shouldn't.
a law sidearm.
I mean, I trust you, but I
Anything
don't
else?
trust August on that.
Not that I recall, but
For different
I didn't
reasons.
remember any of this because I thought we were
Maybe
done.
the biggest
And the
reason
other
is
Because-
bolt
because
action was
I'm very close to Barton.
with him.
The one with
And
the
I don't
wrap,
really
yeah,
appreciate
the
what she
one
did.
that he's
he's-
probably talking about payment for,
What she did.
the 1-3 figure, that was
Oh,
for
the
the
Mhm.
fancy bolt action that
Jill
that
didn't appreciate it
that
either.
Nova
The
was
only reason she
talking
never
about
brought it
bringing
up
in,
to
but
Barton
she
was
never did.
because Wesley was already dead.
Did we
Or
agree
moved
to
out,
pay
so it would've been
1,300 for
No.
a fucking bolt action?
No.
Yeah.
It
But
was
what
like
I'm saying is
including some other
she
stuff they were going to
sparked it
bring,
up
but they never
to the
did it.
Jolly Rogers. They
And I
Right.
told
might
them,
make a scene
that
at the
figure
funeral,
was
which I really
preliminary
don't
and based
want.
upon the
They
actual
might
like
make a
beauty of it, because she said it had a lot of work done, and I was like, well, I'll see if it's worth that when I see it,
Now, all
which I
I'm
never
saying,
fucking did.
if you're close to August, tell
Alright.
them not to do it. Let the funeral happen.
So
They
if
can
we
have all
go
the
off
bloodshed they
the
want.
prices
I
we
just want
got
my brother to lay in
yesterday,
peace.
August isn't going to do anything.
that would
for the funeral.
be 400.
She loves
and
Tinker. She wants him to
25.
be laid to rest too.
I
Appreciate
mean, the Bolton's prices?
Yeah,
Bolton,
the prices we got yesterday.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You say you've got that other bolt action was talked about.
Yep, I do.
The price that was given on that by Alice, or the price that was talked about, was before the gun had even been seen. We would
Mhm.
need to have a look at it before we could give a price. As far
Okay.
as the inventory we've got, it seems like a bolt action and a navy was handed over to us.
Mhm.
And then the long arms were handed over to them.
Mhm.
So if it's a bolt action and a navy, bolt action 300, navy 125, that'd be 425. 2 Lancasters being handed over, all at 175 each. That sound fair?
I mean, didn't he give you a repeater Litchfield, which I got for him?
Was it customized?
No. I think a clean one.
I don't think
Honestly,
we
I don't
actually
think so.
have any clean
Oh,
Litchfields.
Actually, it was from a lawman. I remember.
Was it marked?
It was customized with chrome. I think so, like a bit of chrome on the buck.
Come have a look.
Or
Did it have the sheriff's department embossing on it, I guess?
yes. Because it was me and Skittle who did it.
Chrome and the
I think so.
Sheriff's
I'm
Department.
not sure, but it was customized.
sorry, we have a lot of inventory.
Yep, that
This
one.
might
I
take
think
a bit.
so. I
This
think
is
so,
the only one
was-
that has Saints Crossing on it. Which one?
That one's plain. He's saying the one on the third down, right? Or the top
third one. The third one, like, check it. I mean, I might be wrong, but as much as I can remember, it was from a lawman.
Not got any markings on it. We'll take your word for it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, because I robbed it, so I just, remember that much.
So a Litchfield to that side as well. Alice, how's your maths?
Fine, but what am I taking account of? Because you throw numbers at both sides for me.
Yeah, it'll be 300 plus 125 plus 200.
Yeah, 65.
Minus 175 minus 175.
275.
Yeah, minus that.
No, that's
Oh, 275.
that's the total.
All
yeah.
right. That sound okay?
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
300 square.
Yeah, why not? I'm gonna go get that now.
Yeah, do you want it now or do you want it in the bank? Because I don't know if we're going to offer him that.
Let's be
The
honest.
bank?
The bank probably doesn't accept him.
Alright. So do we want to offer banking services or not at this time?
That
I mean,
was
I
the
already
other
have a
service
bank.
we offered to Tinker, which is why none of these guns were paid for. We held his money.
How much money you
He
have?
didn't hand any over, but if any sales were made, he could withdraw money from a pot at any point. If he needed to store any money, then we could. But if you don't want to continue that service, we can get the money for you now.
Mm, and do you charge any interest or anything like that?
No, it was, like I said, the union.
Conditional on our relationship, I guess you could think of it like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're only going to trust someone... You're only going to bank with someone you trust, right? So...
Mm,
Unfortunately, like I said, he didn't introduce us to many of the extended members of the gang. It was mainly just him and Nova we met.
I mean, the bank thing, well, I'm not saying I'm not interested in, but like I said, as soon as we build that trust, we work more, both have plenty of opportunities, then why not? I might open the bank for the outsiders with you, but I already have a bank.
And we'll go get the 275, Alice.
I'll be back in a jiffy then.
It's a lovely wall, isn't it? So Isms, you're not dead. Oh my god. Where are you?
If you don't mind, can I ask, what are your plans, Finn?
Long term.
Hmm.
Now that's a very private affair there.
Indeed, it is.
Not a conversation to have the first proper time we've sat down and talked.
I do have long-term plans too, so we'll see how it goes then.
If you're open with your long-term plans, feel free to share them. As for me, know that I want to grow the business. I want to sell guns, so I want to bring guns in. I'm more interested in people than money, really. Money's easy to come by.
Let's see.
Which
I
is
have this.
why we had the agreement with Tinker and Nova. I saw some potential in him. But I guess I can be wrong. Oh!
I mean, he did his best.
Didn't expect to burn that hard. I didn't mean it like that. What about you?
I want to support businesses.
1, 2, 5, 10. 1, 2, 5, 10. 1, 2, 5, 10 for 300.
Thank you.
You're
Really
welcome,
appreciate
darling.
it.
Relationships are about trust. Let's start off with that. Go from there.
For me, the money matters because the people who are around me, they need money. I don't want to see them sleeping with nothing in their stomach, you know? So, yeah, money is quite important for me right now. And
Well,
if I keep them fed well, take care of them, they will do what I want, you know, basically ask them, give them a vision that I'm looking at. Things take time.
well, Mr. Lee, we have money. If you bring in guns, I can promise you payment immediately of the full value. And I know you have a bolt action you'd like to sell, so if you want to put more food in their bellies, you know what you have to do.
I mean, the next time we'll see each other, I will bring you 5 guns. How does that sound?
That sounds
That
like real
sounds-
business.
Exactly.
And you would be interested if we do have other jobs available on coming along.
See, why not? I never say no to the jobs and the opportunities.
Obviously, payment would be offered for them as well.
See, payment, favors, all good with me now. I just wanted to close that old chapter and begin a new one with you, between you and me.
Absolutely. Like I said, I would be interested in meeting the rest of your people. And hopefully a few more of mine can come along too.
Well, I will be looking forward. I think I've met one of yours. I think Lincoln, he was.
Lincoln, yeah.
Mhm.
And tell me, what did you think of him?
Funny guy.
It's all a big mask.
But I would really love to see him on some jobs, how he does, the way he acts.
He has a pedigree. An impressive one.
Mm,
Maybe not as well known or warned about as me, but certainly a history as long.
He's like me. He doesn't have a big name because he was never caught. For what he did, that is.
I mean, this might be a little personal question, but why people are so not up to working with you? Then, I mean, the people I've heard from.
I don't know who's told you they're not willing to work with me. I haven't had any resistance to people working with me so far. If you wouldn't
Mm,
mind telling me who warned you.
I mean, not just one or two people, just bunch of people.
I suppose names would require a bit of trust, wouldn't it?
I mean, maybe one day. But I mean, you're good. I mean, what you did, you were working with Tinker now. Mostly we gonna be working too. So yeah, I like that reputation. That's the same reputation Edgar have, and I would love to work with him too.
They might have heard a few different things from my past or experienced them. Didn't really lose too many gunfights. Didn't lose any wars either. And an awful lot of people died. Depends on who was warning you as to what part of my history they might remember.
I mean, like I said, I like this kind of reputation because that's what people have about me. And where the risk is, that's where the big money.
Not always.
Maybe you're right.
Sometimes a lot of people just die over battered egos.
Or over a $2,000 horse.
Or over a $2,000 horse.
Well, it was good doing business with you. And like I said, next time we're going to see each other, I'll bring 5 guns to you.
I'll look forward to it.
Should be a nice big payout.
We'll see about that. Ah. Well, let me know if you need anything.
Will do. We'll have other jobs in the works, as I said.
Sick. Let me know. And Chop, if you want to talk about the funeral more, just let me know. I will be around. Take care.
Take it easy.
Ta-ra.
Is he gone?
All right, Griffins.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he is. I'll just double check to be sure. No, he's not in the walls.
Now he's not on the ceiling. Chop looked up.
Oh, he's not in the bedroom, so you're fine.
Everything okay, Chop?
Just been really stressful lately. But it'll be okay. Also a little worried because Chop doesn't think she's going to be around long enough today to do a job.
That's all right. We don't have to do it today. If you said that they're quite common, we'll look for them around another day.
Mm.
I'll take Alice to look at it today so we can maybe read a bit more into it. Supposed to add quite a lot of information on it.
But yeah, the best prices you'll get for those isn't the ones that are on the poster. You don't want to just see people you can find later on.
Good to know. Considering we have
So
a
we have-
shop, seems like items we could just add to it.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta stash them as well.
Well, I think we can sell those on pretty quick. The guns are the only thing we really need to build up before we sell.
Mm.
Okay.
Anyway,
Mm.
are there any questions you had, Chop?
No. Not that Chop remembers.
Right. I don't think you were privy to the agreement we had with Tinker.
Not really. Chop knew that you guys worked together, but she didn't really ask questions because that wasn't her business.
As far as I was concerned, and don't take any offense from this, Tinker was probably not long for this life. So any agreement I made with him for a bank and for long-term things was probably not going to be repaid much on our side. If it had to be, we happily would have. But
Mm.
I try to stop him from going down that road. He wasn't listening to anyone though, was he?
No, he's always very headstrong. So
Yeah.
Well, exactly. So I thought I would make an offer so we could be there if he did need us. Give him something to do that wasn't really high risk jobs, but he kept doing them anyway.
Can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Exactly. Also, to be clear, Chop, I did count the long arm that you gave Tinker as one of ours.
yes.
In case that question does ever come up. They did ask for 2 long arms off us, but hearing that you handed over the other one, considering you weren't part of their gang and we have been working quite closely with you.
Mm.
I wonder
Chop
who's been
understands.
warning people to stay wary of you.
It's really
I'm
funny.
sure there's quite a few people that do that.
Who the
A lot of
fuck is
people
still
never
around
died.
to remember you? In that
Eleanor,
way.
hopefully not Edgar. The bathhouse people. Don't know if the DiCenzos would remember, but they were around. If Shangwei is around, he would be warning people.
Don't even. We don't even know he's here. Don't breathe his name
I
back
know,
into
I'm
life,
just saying.
please.
There are the possibility of
Who
a
is
lot
he?
of different people. Someone we were at war with at one point.
Oh,
We won the war, and he wasn't too happy.
His war nearly cost me my life.
Yeah. He wouldn't take peace, because I didn't want to watch my friends die. He insisted on having one final battle. We took almost all of them. Well, we did take all of them down in that final battle, for one of us getting a nasty knife wound. And he wasn't too happy, but he had already made the agreement. So I imagine he wouldn't have very kind words about me.
No, probably
yeah,
not.
probably not.
Anyway, should we go look at this board?
We shall, yes. Should I get changed?
No, I'm just putting my coat on.
You sure?
Yeah.
Hmm?
What you humming?
There she is.
What? What happened? Did someone flee it? Well, I guess I gotta go to the stable.
I'm gonna grab a stew before we head out.
Yeah, we'll drop
Starving.
in.
How's the cat been, by the way? Have you had any service since the opening?
But Chopper's
sorry.
got a bunch of telegrams. She got a telegram today that has confused her a bit because maybe she just needs someone else to read over it.
What is it about?
Someone who's lonely, but Chop doesn't know if it's in the way. She doesn't think it's in the way that the cat
You
house
have it on you.
typically helps with.
Maybe I misunderstood the posters. What?
Maybe Chopper's the telegram
Close your
at the
mouth.
telegram office. So.
We can drop by there on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah, and she's got
What?
a guy who would like to be hired here. His nickname is
Hmm.
Birdie.
Moving on plans,
Very
Griffins. We're not moving
Mhm.
again. Fuck moving
Okay.
again.
Chop just needs to meet with him and be able to talk about the job and everything.
Yeah.
It's going well
Right.
so far.
Shall we?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it sounds like it's been a success. I'd like to hire Don again to do more piano because that was
Missed everything,
amazing.
Jaggy.
I saw him this morning.
Wait, you want to hire who again to do more piano?
Don, I forget his last name.
That is a question, actually, Chop.
His name was Miguel.
Yeah, Don Miguel. That's his full name.
Oh! Oh, Chop didn't. Why is there a horse on the... You know what? Chop's not going to question that, but yes.
You know the security firm we have
Mm-hmm.
as a cover that we are actually going to be doing jobs with.
Mm-hmm.
Would you mind combining that with the cat house?
Chop
So
wouldn't
your
mind.
security could work other jobs as well.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we can share any.
His full name is Don Miguel Hidalgo de Balboa.
Oh,
Oh, Chop didn't get
Miguel
She
Balboa.
has Miguel Hidalgo, but she imagines hiring him would be very easy to do again.
He's so good at piano.
Excuse me, are either of you folks deputies?
Yeah,
You are?
no.
Oh.
No, none of us are deputies. Sorry, sir.
Oh, that's all right.
Why?
Just trying to sell out my friends.
What?
But what? Nothing. Nothing here. Let me just send in a tip here.
Usually the sheriff's office is a good place, I find.
Yeah,
to
yes, I
find a
know, but
deputy.
there's no one there.
Ah,
What was your
well,
name?
Sheriff's office in Strawberry.
Name's Paul Burbank.
Paul Burbank.
Yes, that's right.
You often go hunting, Paul.
No, I just, oh, you mean this? On my back here?
Yeah.
Well, I just, keep it for wolves and such. Doesn't
I'm
really
sure
work,
that will
but
scare them off.
yeah. Well, nice
Just gonna quickly get some
to
sunlight.
meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, good luck, Paul.
All right.
best
will
of luck,
do.
Paul.
Uh-huh.
Oh, gotta remember that name now. What did the telegram say?
He's looking for specific people, not like cat house people, but yeah, he's looking for specific people.
What is that name? I can't read that. My clan. Many seasons ago, I speak with peoples of Wapiti. Now they disappear, and people just wonder. I look for former clans. Oh, I see.
You see how that's slightly out of Chop's very large skill range.
No,
But
I
she's
think
still
you
gonna
could
try?
manage that. Yeah,
What's out of your large skill range?
they're looking for people from Wapiti and the other areas. By the looks of it.
Ah. What did
Any
they write?
peoples from the Great Lakes.
Interesting. Which ones are those? Like Flatiron?
No, it's like talking about clans.
Oh, I see. Like the
Chop
names?
will, yeah. Chop will show you this telegram. It's easier than Chop trying to explain.
Oh, it's sad.
Yeah.
I said they're lonely.
Chop could try to help. Chop talks to people a lot.
Well, I mean, you did offer companionship, so now you're going to have to help. Pretty
yeah.
sure it's the law, and that guy's going to report you.
Chop can just say no, but she's
Was
willing
it
to help with
John
this.
Burbank?
Yep.
I remember
Probably a
that
fake
name.
name if you have any sense.
He didn't seem to have much sense, Alice.
I know. Unless it's all a ruse. I don't believe in anything anymore after meeting
No.
Lincoln.
True. People just think he's funny. It's fucking hilarious.
One
Anyway.
time he told me that he didn't believe in harming human lives as he put a bullet through a man's skull, and kept talking about how the sanctity of life was important to him as he shot the man dead repeatedly. So when people say funny, I always think of that moment.
Yeah. Like I said, he puts on a very good front, and a lot of people can't see through it. Anyway, did you hear what I said to Chob while we were walking over?
That she's going to be part of the Black Cat security firm.
No, the security firm will be the security for the bar. So when it's not doing security for the bar, we'll be sending them
Yeah.
out. So didn't you mention us alone?
Yes, Sloan Briggs.
They got back to you?
Not yet.
Well, anyone we hire for the security firm, the primary work would be at the bar, and then there will be jobs every so often.
Good, because Chop wouldn't be surprised if Thomas and them started some shit at one of the events because of how Chop responded at the funeral.
You want me to make sure that doesn't happen?
How would you go about making sure?
I'm not stupid, Chop.
Chop knows you're not stupid, but he's stupid.
Yeah, well,
And he's also either an associate of a rat or a rat himself, so.
I wouldn't worry about that. Would you
Chop
rather
isn't
it's
planning an
left
event
as
until
it
at least
is?
next week, so.
Would you rather it's left as it is, or would you rather...
At the moment, left as it is.
All right.
Probably best just to give stuff a rest until after Tinker is buried, and then eventually they plan Nova's funeral and everything.
Yeah. Right, Alice, let's go have a look at a job board.
Okie dokie.
Have fun. Chop's gonna rest
Oh,
up a bit.
All right, we won't see you back here then.
She might be back around later. Just not sure.
Rest
how long.
well.
We'll see. Okay.
If you ever miss anything, you can always rewatch the streams on your YouTube channel. There's about a week and a half in between live streams and streams posted on YouTube. Oh yeah, I gave my horse to what's his name, didn't I? Whoa, we've got to go this way. Whoa, no, we can go this way. Porsche. Don't know why I ran.
You'll let me know if there's a job coming up, right? Because I've got a specific horse for them now. It's not attached to anything.
Yeah, we're not
Unseen.
doing a job right now, don't worry.
Good. Just making sure.
Your thoughts on Jim Lee?
Okay, so I don't.
Good to hear.
I don't trust him. I don't like that his immediate opening was to ask for money and not even know that he
No,
was owed it.
no, you missed half that conversation. I
Good.
asked him he asked me what my long-term goal was, to which I told him that's relatively private, but gave him an overview of what I want to see happen. And then I asked him in return, and that's when he started talking about money.
Yeah, okay. Well, he joined up with the Muff group before, so he's heard how terrible my trumpet playing is. And I'll be a liar if I didn't say that didn't factor into my opinion slightly, because he was kind of a doofus, and the only thing I knew about him before meeting him was that he was kind of like a whore for gangs. Like, he went around from gang to gang doing work. At least that's what I think. I don't know if the law told me that, but someone told me that. And it stuck with me ever since. And I've never been able to take him seriously until this meeting. So it didn't feel like the real Jim Lee, but maybe he's changed after, his friend's death, because I know that can really,
Maybe. Either way,
pressure.
he might be a
change.
gang whore, but if he's running his own gang, he can't exactly do that anymore, can he?
I know, right. So who is Jim Lee now? That's my point. I don't know.
I suppose we might find out after a few more meetings.
Right, exactly.
But
That's my thing. He's
Five guns
unpredictable.
does sound good to me.
It sounds like a lot of talk to me.
Oh, the job's gone.
So much for that. Do you want to check another one?
Want to take human forearms to painted sky?
I don't have any on me.
You have two.
None that I'm willing to part with.
Fair enough.
We could always check the others if you're up for a bit of riding.
Yeah, we'll just go through these now. I doubt Clarence will be there, but he might.
He might. Has his heat died down yet, or is he still spicy?
No,
Like an
he's
enchilada?
he's probably still wanted, but how well they keep track of that thing is depends on the person.
What exactly happened?
He was doing a bread run.
Did he shoot someone, or did he just run?
I think he might have had a heated exchange at gunpoint, but I don't think anyone was shot. I think they got the carriage off him.
I see. So he lost his money, I guess.
No, he had already done 4 of the 5 stops, so he made money off it as a total, just not as much as he could have.
I see. Oh, I see one. There is one.
Yeah. There's
She
also a
was not
poster
wrong.
of someone looking for work over here.
Oh, really? I'll take
Yeah.
the name.
There it be. You see the job, though.
I do. Do you want to see it and see if it does anything, or it starts some
No,
kind of...
unless we're going to do it, we shouldn't.
Well, it would give us some information about...
I agree,
Time
but
thing.
unless we're going to do it, we shouldn't.
Okay, that's fair.
We'll go back to the other
I just
board.
want to be prepared.
There's a small delivery I want to make off it. Earn a small amount of money while we're out.
Sure. I made like, I think 1,000 a day. I think the bank's got about 15k in it now.
Good amount.
Yeah, decent ore chest.
Yeah.
More of it is mine than yours for the first time. Ever.
Motherfucker.
I know. Well, it's just because
There's
Lincoln and well, I was gonna say Clarence, but Clarence been doing stuff. They haven't been really adding to it, so it's a lot of their expenses that eat into it. And and the rent. The rental is killer.
Yeah, it is, yeah. To be fair, Lincoln has been bringing guns in. Clarence has
He
just been
was.
suspicious.
Like 2 years.
I know. Can't smother them, though.
No, it's fine. No need to smother yet. Keep the chloroform stowed.
Might as well take that one. 165 for 15 bottles is not bad. Right. We'll head through the Heartlands. I want to stop by Van Horn, see if we can find any of those looking for work posters. We
I've
can
already
start.
messaged all of them.
Yeah, what, the ones in Van Horn?
Yep.
Well, there might be new ones, Alice.
There may be new ones, but I doubt it. But we can go if you'd like.
Have you had
I'm
any
just letting you know.
responses from them?
No.
Amazing.
I could do with sending one to the one we just got.
We can send it to Riggs. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Someone
To
walking
clarify,
around. You're doing a ranch job here.
What'd you say?
Are you doing a ranch job here?
Yes.
You seen anyone else?
Nope.
Appreciated. Good luck with your work.
I know that guy.
Who is he?
He wears purple. I've just seen him in a few places. He's not a one place kind of guy. I'm just saying he's a wanderer because I've seen him. I think in Van Horn maybe, or if not in Van Horn, in Valentine.
Something beginning with V then.
Exactly. What do you make of that telegram?
Or the one to job.
Yeah.
Probably someone looking to reunite.
Yeah, it's sad.
Why is it sad? Is it reminding you of you sending telegrams out to people trying to find people you used to know?
Yes.
You want to
Yes, it
help
is.
them?
No, we can't just bleed our hearts out for every Tom, Dick and Harry.
Not what I
we
was
cross.
saying, Alice.
I know. I'm fully aware.
You want to send the telegram from here? We can have a look
Yeah.
at the other posters around as well.
Yeah.
Nah.
Evening.
Whoa. Aria. Taxidermy. Saint Denis Arms. Rex Wheeler. Ores and gems. Interesting. We've got another one we should follow up on. Damn, son. What is that? A raven. Don't you mumble at me, horse. Oh, it's Jim Lee. Fancy meeting you here.
Just gathering people for the job.
You looking for anyone in a white shirt and a large hat on a black horse?
No.
I just rode by and binoculared. Whoa, is that a body on the back of the horse? Clarence tortured or helped to torture someone, but he hasn't had his own, no.
Where was the name?
No, just someone we should go and meet here. Bottom right.
Oh. You sent them a telegram already?
No, we'll just go turn up. Get more
Today?
prices. Come on, Alice. Did she crash? Alice. You okay?
Daydreaming.
Oh. Good luck on your job. If you need anything, telegram us.
Sounds good.
Did Clarence take you out to make bread with him?
No.
Alright. Well, I took one of the
He's-
posters to do that.
He's offered to to do that, but I'm skittish about getting caught. It just seems so pointless sometimes.
No, it's fair enough. That's a good job just for an easy $165. 15 bottles. We can just make it on the way around the crossing.
Okay, yeah. It's
You
just
don't
a lot
want
of
to.
risk for not a good return. I don't know, you
It's
say
not
easy money.
any risk.
Okay, good.
This is a
That's
small
fine.
job. The law probably won't even know about it. And we're not going to go straight there, so they're not going to be there waiting.
I see.
Think about
That's
how long
easy
we've
enough.
taken already.
No, that's fine, that's fine.
I'm not going to take the two of us on a risky job.
I was gonna say that would be terrible to put the whole deck of cards on a shaky bottom.
Yep. We'll go up into the Harlands first, collect some wheat, head back to Valentine, check the job boards that are around there, make the delivery. And then if you're up for it, Saint Denis to check in for that gun store.
Sounds
And
good.
then Van Horn.
I meant to ask this because you may be the only person that knows. How do you make hay cubes?
A cubes. Why would I know that?
You're just very, very experienced, and frankly, no one knows. But I remember it being quite common back in the old day that people would make their own. So I wondered if you perhaps either ran into those people that would teach you, or knew in passing.
Not a clue.
Fuck. I knew one guy and he's fucking... never around.
What's the name?
Someone you know. Benji.
You're not around so much anymore.
I haven't seen him in a while.
You know who I haven't heard of from in a while?
Lincoln, Clarence,
No, that gun store owner.
Aslan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know if you knew this, but the guy that I was talking to Chop about, that Don Miguel guy,
Yeah.
he is the boyfriend of a woman, red-haired woman named Hades. Do you know her?
Yeah, I do.
So he told me recently that the two of them and two of their fellow gang members, friends, had 6 Italians in Roanoke cornered after a gunfight, and the Italians just up and booked it and left under fire. 4 of them, 6
Interesting.
Italians. Yeah, he didn't give me context on the conflict, but other than that they shot Hades for apparently being involved in the whole
Being involved in what?
opium, but she said she wasn't, but they shot her anyway. Just something to consider.
Good to know.
Yeah. So when he offered... I now realise when he offered to rob that train, he was probably being serious.
Might want to make contact with them about guns. Buying.
Yeah, I already did.
Alright.
He offered me a job telling people about lemons and him selling... He's with H&H, the guava importers. So I made a deal that I would... You know, he's actually in the wholesale business as well, so he's looking to see actual businesses, not just people. So I said to him, well, you now know that I want to buy weapons of people to sell to wholesale. So if you know anyone who's selling, you'll tell them. And if I meet any new businesses that need goods from Baguama, you know, lemons and whatnot, I'll let them know about you. You scratch
Fair
my
enough.
back, I'll scratch yours.
We'll pick 30
So-
each. Should be enough.
Right. So, just worth knowing, if we come across a new food business, we should probably just give them a shout.
Yeah. Well, I know of one in Saint Denis, so
Yeah, we can pass by them. Oh, and he gave me some cocaine. Which is what I gave to Jim Lee.
oh, okay,
I don't do sniff.
fair enough.
I figured it might help the reduced price number.
Yeah. Well, considering there wasn't meant to be any price.
Exactly. And I didn't have like any worth for $150 worth of cocaine.
I feel like that's something that certainly could have been sold at the cat house, though.
Oh, for sure. But that's not my business to do sales. I wouldn't want to step on Penelope's toes.
We'll have to hand it over to her next time.
Oh, sure. But it was convenient to hand over to Jim at the time.
Yeah, yeah. We'll make what we need here. Or grab the stuff for it and head down to the river. Probably safer. Then our next
Okay.
stop with the job board also has somewhere we can make the stuff up. And then we can head up the hill, deliver it, be done.
Sounds good.
All while checking in every job board. Hope you've got some warm clothing though.
Yeah. Do you mean in the wardrobe or in my saddlebags?
Either one. I'm gonna get changed.
Yeah, I've got some in there. Oh, you remembered.
Remembered what?
My favourite thing about driving to Valentine. Just
Going
going
to
through these doors.
Yeah.
There's just something enjoyable about it.
I want to read what this note is. Amazing.
There's a hat back there.
Yeah. Come on.
Occupied.
We'll have to go in the...
There's a bathhouse or upstairs in the saloon.
Either one. There are some weird folk around here as usual.
Home sweet home.
You remember people walking in on here when you're trying to get to sleep?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of horses for a quiet town.
Valentine, in a nutshell.
No, Valentine isn't normally that quiet. Not.
Yes, it is.
I don't mean that quiet as in no one there. I mean that quiet as in if there's people, there's normally shit going on. Oh, I can't craft while I'm on horseback. Fair enough. Fair enough. Maybe I'm not that dexterous. Wait, that's not going to work, is it?
What? What are you doing?
The water pump. No.
There's a stream right next.
No, but if the water pump worked, that'd be cool.
I was gonna say, pretty obvious source of water nearby.
Yeah, but, you know, why not take a water pump if it's there? Ah, not the cigarettes. Can I grab the wheat?
Yeah. What's this?
Flowers for you.
Same as last time.
Am I
Getting-
meant to change it up?
Yes.
I see. Alright, different flowers. Got it. I'm not down on
Don't
one
have to
knee.
get down on one knee yet. Jesus.
Jesus.
Too soon, Finn.
I like the way we both reacted in the exact same way.
Great minds think alike, but fools seldom differ.
As you previously said,
It's good advice.
it's not advice, it's a saying.
It's advice that's also a saying. Also, these clothes are nearly 3 years old. I probably should have a look at updating them at some point.
As long as they're not worn out, they're still good.
Yeah. I don't even know if you can get this balaclava
There's a
anymore.
horse. I think someone fell off a cliff.
Should we check?
I imagine rangers will be on their way.
With the way it's running, I don't think it's someone who fell.
No. Careful of the wolves. Trying to check the board. Anything of interest?
No. Same as the other place, really. I mean, there's one that's 5 bottles for $100, which is pretty. Is that
That's
good?
pretty incredible.
Yeah. To Adler Ranch. I don't know where the fuck that is.
Well, Rabbit, we are riding all around the crossing today, so we'll probably bump into it.
Alright.
I imagine it's out west.
I wish I could tell you where it is.
Or company.
Oh, fuck me sideways. It's up north of Colton.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, we're going up to Coulter for mine, so we might as well get some more.
It's just 5 bottles.
Yeah, but we don't have 5 bottles spare.
Gotcha.
We need 8 more wheat and 25 more sugar. You
I
want
have
to get the wheat
25
or the
sugar.
Oh, well, let's go
On
get the
me.
wheat.
That's actually something that Lincoln taught me.
What?
He was like, I always have sugar on me. Always. So I bought a bunch of sugar thinking I would make it into heaps, and now I just have a shit ton of sugar cubes in my pockets.
So when he said
And now
that,
I
you didn't think
realise-
he was being insane again?
No. He told me it was for lemonade. He was making all that money by like making lemonade and taking it to the mainland. And then I was like, Lincoln, watch me shoot this hawk. Lincoln, a hawk is worth $40. Cried and cried and wept in my arms about how much time he'd wasted fucking around.
Wait, what did he try and do?
Well, I was just saying that he does like all the alcohol business shenanigans, making alcohol, and that's fine if you sell it to a business, but for the job boards, really, it's not worth the time investment half the time. When he realised that I was shooting hawks and making more money than him, it upset him a little bit. I don't know if he was upset or impressed, or just emasculated. Probably all 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure why the butchers buy hawks for so much.
Neither do I. They don't get much for eagles or owls.
I'm going to assume they're using all the feathers to make into arrows.
Maybe.
Why?
Are you okay?
Why did you turn?
You guys turned right into me too.
I didn't turn at all. I carried on straight.
You guys okay?
I'll
I'm
live.
fine.
Alrighty. You guys be safe then.
Thank you. That was... We saw that coming a mile away, right?
I saw her fucking ages away, so I maintained the direction I was going in, seeing that I was going to the right of her, and then she just turned across the front of
I
us.
saw... Yeah. Yeah, she did. It was like when locals do it. It was just the
It
same.
really was.
I don't really know what happened. I think she panicked.
Yeah, well, she did only have one eye. Maybe she had missed us that whole time.
Oh, is that what it was? That makes sense.
You'll only need to pick like 2, and then we're heading up north anyway.
Are we going to get some spare just in case, or no?
Yeah, if you want, but we can't really carry enough to do anything more than one more job, you know. Could always get some and give it to Chop if we don't find another one.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. We just stock up and... Are you coming, or you just
Yeah,
sit up
you
there staring at
convinced me.
How many?
I don't know. 40 each. Obviously not counting the 20 you're going to use.
Obviously. You know, you use this stuff to make flour as well?
Yeah, that's why I said we could hand it over to Chop if not.
Yes, using for baking.
Yeah, she does. They've changed how this works, haven't they? Because you used to just press, hold down a button together. I've already got 40.
Hold on.
Yep, same.
I got 2 big handfuls.
Can you mix that right now?
What do you mean?
The bottle of the sugar, your water canteen, and the wheat
Oh,
all
okay.
together.
I can. How many times should I do that?
What do you mean, just the once? Oh,
Just the once.
But
Alright, done.
you only need 5 bottles, don't you? So you just do it once. One lot
Yeah,
of mash will make 5 bottles.
Oh. I'm not a shiner.
What did you say?
I'm not a shiner. How would I know any of that?
Yeah, we used to do some of it in the firm.
That was a long time ago. That was one gang ago.
Still the same gang.
Well, it was a lifetime ago either way.
Very true. But yeah, 25 sugar cubes, 20 heads of wheat, and one water canteen mixed together makes one lot of mash, which you can make into 5 bottles.
Thank you for rudimentary mathematics.
There was no maths there.
We were talking about numbers. And the study of numbers is called... Exactly. Your ongoing silence is an acceptance I've learned to enjoy.
Were you trying to make a point?
No. Just enjoy myself. You know, if it wasn't mathematics, it was mashematics.
That's awful. Don't quit your day job.
Never. I love what I do.
Don't you lie to me.
I mean, security for Chop isn't terrible. So where are we gonna do the brew?
Just up here. The closest
Right,
one.
you are.
Then we go straight across the bridge and up the mountain. My drop-off's in Coulter. Which is why I said you needed warm clothes.
This is warm, and besides, I have something to change into.
You know, with this drop-off, we'll have made back the money we gave away to Jim Lee.
I'm glad you agree. It was definitely us giving away money.
It was. I was under no illusion. Saying no would have been a fair choice there, but we need people we can use more than we need money.
Agreed.